Hello everyone, it's Dr. Rehan Ali Mondal here. And just a quick update on what's been going on in KPC Medical College regarding our intern stipend issue. So after Wednesday on Friday, we were supposed to get a positive response through mail at around 1 p.m. And the principal had assured us that the gates of the academic building will be open for us. But on Friday, till Friday, you might say, the gates were still closed. Many of us couldn't go to the students section because during internship you get a PR number, that is a provisional registration number, which is an important document during internship. Many of us weren't allowed to collect that. Neither were the libraries open to us. Many of us had issued books during the final professional exams which needed to be returned as it crossed the due dates and all, and fine was incurring, so we weren't allowed that too. And so we approached the principal regarding that, so allowed like why the gates are closed. He didn't have any proper answer to that. And we were there around 1, so after even the time had passed, like it was 10-15 minutes past 1, but still the mail hadn't come. So we asked the principal about that. Principal was just delaying it. At around 1:30 we did receive a mail, but it didn't show any sign of any positive response, because in that mail it was mentioned that with respect to other two private, our college fees was compared to other two private colleges, that is iCare and iCare Haldia and IQ City. So it was mentioned that in their cases, since their tuition fees is high, their stipend is high, and since our tuition fees is low, stipend is low. But our thing was that instead of comparing our colleges to other colleges, if we see our own college's history for the past 6 years approximately, from 2013 to 2020, the last batch that took admission, there has been an exponential hike in the tuition fees, the academic tuition fees. Like it was something around 21 lakhs back in for management quota, 21 for management seats, which are right now filled through NEET exam on merit basis. So back in 2013 it was around 21 lakhs, but in the last year 2020 it was around 50 lakhs. So there has been an exponential rise in that amount. But when you come to the stipend thing, the stipend has been same all this time. Like in 2013 it was also 7500, and even now in today's date it was 7500. So that was our point to the management, like in all these years the academic tuition fees could have been increased, but the stipend didn't increase. But the management didn't have any proper answer to that, and we weren't even allowed to talk to the management also that day. So we waited outside, we waited at the gates, we waited so that we could talk to the management. The management didn't come out. We waited at the gates, we didn't and there were few false claims made that day, that firstly, like we obstructed ambulances and doctors vehicles, but we absolutely didn't do that. We have that on video too. All ambulances, all doctors vehicles were freely allowed to pass. We were just waiting there to be able to talk to some, if any management member passes, we'll be able to talk to them directly. We were waiting there with that purpose at the gates. And another thing is that seize work, we didn't seize any work. None of the duties were stopped. The entire hospital was running as it was. All the interns who had their duties went on their duties. The ones who were free in shifts, we were present there for this movement. But the ones who are posted in the hospital, be it emergency, OPD, ward duty, whatever be it, everyone went for their duties. No work was compromised. Another claim was that we didn't allow food or water to pass for the management members who were inside. That is absolutely false. We even have that on record too, that there was free going of food and water. And why would we do that? Because we don't have any personal grudges against them, right? There are some few of them are our professors, our seniors, right? Why would we stop food or water for them? We are not so inhuman. We are doctors. We are here to save lives. We are not here to do any movement or do any agitation. And we don't have any personal grudges against them. It's a very professional thing when it's coming to our professional career, so we won't compromise on that. It's kind of a professional thing that's been going on, no personal things that been going about it. So that was one point to be mentioned. And another thing is that yeah, police was present in campus, but we didn't obstruct any police vehicles, and in fact you're not allowed to, as far as I know, you're not allowed to obstruct police vehicles. And if we had been obstructing police vehicles, we wouldn't have been sitting here, we would have been locked up somewhere in the jail. So we didn't do that either. And even the police was cooperative. They also mentioned that since we are not doing any obstruction, neither are we taking any unfair means or damaging any protest, any property. Since our protest was very peaceful, so they didn't also have much to do, and in fact they didn't interfere also much into our work. We had a very peaceful protest, and in fact in the videos also you'll see we didn't when we were at the gates, we didn't raise any slogans, we didn't shout, because it was a hospital campus. Even in one of the videos you'll see we are playing football at the night. So that was one thing, we didn't obstruct any vehicles, neither did we stop food or water supply for them. We had a very peaceful protest. So anyway, coming to the next day, that is Saturday. At 11 a.m., we representatives got a call from the principal that he wants to have a meeting with us along with the management members, and 3 of our representatives will be allowed. So firstly, we said the principal that, and he wanted to have that meeting immediately at around 11:30. So we informed the principal that, sir, we are in between our duty. I myself was in between my rounds in the surgery ward. One of the representatives was posted at Subhash Gram, that is Sonarpur Rural Hospital, and others were also on their duties. So we requested sir that, sir, right now it won't be possible for us immediately because we are on our duties, and we didn't cease any work that we'll be just protesting. We are continuously present on our work. So we requested that 6 representatives be present, and we'll have to take some time because everyone needs to complete their work and come. So anyway, the meeting was then held around 1:30 p.m. and the management members were there along with a few of the HODs. In that, the management, we had a kind of a positive response that day, because the management gave us a written that we'll have a fee hike. Management informed us that it has been a long time and the stipend needs revision. So they gave us in writing, in mail, that yes, there will be a hike in the stipend. But another thing is that they didn't mention in that the amount which will be hiked. So like that is an important factor, because you can just hike by 100 or 500 rupees and say that the stipend is hiked, but that is not done. So that is the second point. In that mail it was mentioned that they'll inform us by 19th of June which the amount which will be hiked, that is Saturday. So we are waiting for that, and we also told the management that if in our reply mail and also verbally, that if the hike isn't satisfactory or doesn't meet our minimum requirements, we will be continuing on with our movement, because this is something which is very, like, it is very basic to us. It's our necessity, it's not our luxury, it's not a very huge amount, it's something which we deserve, which we are working for. So we inform the management even through mail that this is just a temporary withdrawal and of our movement. And if things go right, if the management obviously does pay what we deserve on Saturday, then well and good, we will obviously not do anything, we'll take it positively. But if the management doesn't want to do that, then we have to continue with our protest, with our movement, and think about the further steps to be taken. And this is nothing, this is honestly speaking, this is not kind of a protest, because we are not seizing any work, we are not obstructing anyone, we are continuing on with our work. We even last week when it happened, we did all our work, we didn't obstruct anyone. It was a very peaceful and very well thought things, and so that was it. Now we're waiting for Saturday. Let's see what happens. If things go right way, then it's positive for all of us, but if things don't go that way, then we'll think about the further things to be done. Thank you. Just a quick note, which I forgot to mention, is that on Friday's mail, when they compared our college fee to the other two colleges, in that letter they had also mentioned that they will be looking into the matter as soon as the COVID situation improves. Now, in that there was no mention of any particular time or any criteria given which they are considering the as improvement of the COVID situation. So we asked the principal, we asked the authorities, okay, sir, give us in writing the definition of this improvement. Like, what do you consider this improvement, or by what time this improvement will come? Because the way we are going now, like the second wave is coming to an end, yes, but at the same time, the third wave is not far away, and we need to be careful. So that was one thing which I forgot to mention. I'm adding it here at the end. So that was it. Let's see what happens on Thursday. And like I already said, you guys, your support has been immense. Please do keep showering that support. It means a lot to us. Thank you so much. And let's see what happens on Saturday. We'll all hope for the best.